Hey guys, what's up? I'm Sam and I'm your average stat guru. And I'm here to help you make all the right decisions with regards to your fantasy Premier League team. Now, week 15 of the English Premier League has just ended and we're about to head into game week 16. Now, in terms of forwards, this is where you should be investing your money. Let's jump in and let's have a look. Now, let's have a look at our premium forwards first. Now, my definition of premium is someone who costs a lot of money, but also they deliver you a lot of points. So in front of us, we have a scatter plot, and along the axis, we have average points, and on the y-axis, we have cost or the current market value. And these blue lines denote the 95th percentile. So this one here denotes the 95th percentile of average points. So anything to the right hand side is the top 5%. And this blue line here denotes the 95th percentile of market value. So anything to the top is the um, top 5% of market values. So in terms of the top 5% of average points and the top 5% of costs, we are left with this box, and the people in that box are our premium forwards. And we are left with Aguero, Aubameyang, and Harry Kane. So if you are going to invest in a premium forward for game week 16, I suggest you invest in Aguero, Aubameyang, or Harry Kane. Now, let's drill down a little bit. Aubameyang is playing against Huddersfield at home for game week 16, so my suggestion would be to invest in Aubameyang. Now, if you are to look slightly long term, Harry Kane would also be a great investment because the next 4 or 5 games that Tottenham plays are relatively easy. So my suggestion is to also um, invest in Harry Kane for the long term. For the short term, you can definitely go with Aubameyang. So those are my suggestions for premium forwards for game week 16, Harry Kane or Aubameyang. Now, let's move on to budget forwards. Now, my definition of budget is someone who costs less money but also delivers you a lot of points. And a really great indicator of this is average points per dollar. So we took average points and we divided by the current market value. We get a graph like this. Now, I multiplied average points divided by market value. I took that result and multiplied it by 10 million just to scale it up. Um, 10 million is just a big random number. It doesn't really matter whether it's 10 million or 100 million. The most important thing is we're just scaling it so we can actually see these bar charts. But the most important thing is when we do that, the top 5 players are Wilson, Jimenez, Ings, Kings, and Mitrovic. Um, and when we look at Wilson, he's really sticking out his neck by a big shot over Jimenez. And even when we come back here, we see that Wilson is head and shoulders above Arnautovic, Murray, Mitrovic, King, and Jimenez. So these, I reckon, are your budget forwards. Um, these guys, but Wilson is really sticking out his neck. So my suggestion is that if you are going to invest in a budget forward, that you invest in Wilson. So in terms of say structure, team structure, for example, if you were to play 4-4-2 for game week 16, I suggest you partner a premium forward, say Harry Kane, with a budget forward, Wilson. or you have Aubameyang and Wilson. But in terms of um, if you are investing your money elsewhere and you would like a budget forward and you don't quite have the money, then Arnautovic, Murray, Mitrovic, King, and Jimenez, they are your budget forwards. But that's my big takeaway. My takeaway is the guys that you should be looking at this weekend are Harry Kane, Aubameyang, and Wilson. All the best for game week 16. I hope you get lots of points for your FPL squad, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.